This is Gettin Weird With It. And I have here the first game, Forklift Man. Right? Now this is a collection from a fellow by the name of Corvus. So I got some Gettin Weird With It, and then I have more weird, and then I have Half-Life 2 maps that are gonna be also kind of weird. A lot of weird. So this is Forklift Man. You get to, raise the Forklift Man's arms. Or something. And it makes, like, flesh noises. So, there's that. Oh, I can do first person. I can do- why- who- what? Wait a minute! This kind of looks like a Dragon Ball Z character, but without the hair. I don't like this view. It's better. I guess this is what I have to get the glowing cubes as Forklift Man. Oh, can we not look at this dude's face? Or he looks like One Punch, yes, I'm aware of what that is, kind of. There's a couple other controls. H and X. What does H do? Okay. Well, I think now I am a Dragon Ball Z character. Isn't that nice? How do I get the front view again? Would you believe I can't actually get back to the front? Oh, these are 3D. What is position growing? Why is that an option? Like, what? This is, yeah, so this, yep. Yes. This is the thing. Let's do that again. I'm more fascinated by the physics of this game, than I am the actual gameplay mechanic. That's a shrubbery. Here, let's have that much hair. We gotta be like Goku. Gaku. Alright, so then you grow, you put the cube in the cube, oh, in the cube receptacle. Oh, okay. It's actually pretty playable. It's definitely playable. How far do my arms extend? Are cubes supposed to be able to do that? Very, very interesting concept for a video game. I guess someone had to do it eventually. The expand arms. I think, okay. Yeah, I think this dude's confirmed for ARMS, actually. You know, the fighting game? In like 3 years, we're gonna get a DLC starring Mr. Extendo Dong Man. Whatever this character's name is again. Okay. There are other things. There's graphic options. I want to do best graphic quality. Room camera. Oh, there's a whole bunch of VR controls. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can expand legs? It's not working. I was misled. I can't expand legs. Shit. Oh, come on. The problem is the cubes go through the floor a little bit too often, so it gets kind of annoying. But you could probably only do this with 2 cubes. This, this kind of reminds me of a shrine in Breath of the Wild. Extendong Arm Man. Oh, fuck. Confirmed for Breath of the Wild. Okay, I actually don't know how to, extend legs. I think that is Japes. Bamboozle. I introduced, AVGN, James, to the word jape. Because he was, he mentioned the word ruse. I said, yes, a jape. And he was like, what's jape? I explained it to him. I felt very happy about that. I got a chance to, teach him a new word. I was like, well, do you know what a bamboozle is? He was like, I know bamboozle. I know bamboozle. I was like, well, a jape is like a bamboozle, but worse. Oh! Putting that English degree to work. That's right, I'm spreading the English language. The best parts of the English language, like the word jape. Shakespeare would be proud. Shakespeare. Okay, as cool as this is, I don't know if I'm gonna be playing this past this level. I guess we'll see. Wait, go. No, extend. Oh fuck, what is this? Alright, yeah, this- okay, I'm double fisting this cube right now. This game could use a little bit of work. Wow, the closer the cube, the more intense the fisting. I'm very happy about this. Twitch, please don't ban me. Please don't ban me. It says control, hold, switch to legs. But there's a caveat. Received later. Oh, I see. Does that mean I should keep going until I get legs? I don't know, the game's kind of a little too boring for me to want to continue, to be honest. As cool as the concept is. I just don't want that hair anymore, man. Where did the hair go? Yeah, this one looks like it's gonna be a bit of a nightmare, huh? You can't- why can't I pull myself up? That's a good question. Alright, well, imagine what this game would look like with expandable legs. Okay, we're good. Alright. That's Forklift Man. And I enjoyed the concept, but I feel like the execution was a little sloppy. Fuckhead is the next game. This one says, this game may not be safe to stream for reasons that will become apparent should you play. Oh, thanks. I included this more because I thought you'd get a laugh out of it. Stream at your own peril. God damn it. Well, now I have to check it out. I guess if you're a baby, you shouldn't be watching this in the first place, but if you're Bab-like, please don't watch this. And you know, I have nothing to do with this. I didn't make the game. I don't know what we're in for. Wow! Wow, that's some good guitar work! This is what you'll be hearing on Wednesday, if you come to the Red Vox channel. That's cool. Nice, horrendous loud noises. Is this a cell phone? What? I'm actually kind of afraid to proceed. I am genuinely disturbed. Good fucking game. Good game. Okay. Just gonna ignore that. Just gonna ignore that. I went into a house and there was a strange looking table. Or perhaps it was a couch that one could sit on for maximum comfort. How do I make this feeling go away? Well, hang on a second. I know what I can do to help that feeling go away. You'll have to give me a moment. So I'm in the room with the strange, beanbag that one could sit on, of course. And, there appears to be a pill in here. Right? But I have to play a two-hoo in order to get the pill. I'm gonna describe this to you instead of actually show you, because it's more fun that way. You know, it's like an experience where together we can like kind of have like, it's like a radio show. Not for any weird reasons or like, you know, because I'm afraid to show you the couch again. Definitely not. It's not that I want to continue my streaming career and that I enjoy streaming. It's that I needed to get the pill. And I wanted to give you a kind of an auditory experience. An oral experience, if you will. Oh, look at that. I got the jump ability. So, I'm gonna go in this house. And if there's anything that looks like the object from the previous house, I'm gonna shut the game off. Okay? No. No, just acid. Just an acid trip, that's all. Oh, great, I died there. So this is what I mean. It turns into like a two-hoo. I could go for some yoo-hoo right about now. Actually, yoo-hoo's kind of garbage. Maybe just some hot chocolate in general. Yoo-hoo doesn't really impress me anymore. Maybe when I was a kid, I was like, oh, this is cool. But it's like kind of jape chocolate milk. I especially like how this whole area makes me want to puke. But listen, guys, it's art. Okay. That'll be enough of Fuckhead. Alright, next is self-portrait. Send all complaints to Corvus. All that time that the creator of that game spent drawing strange objects in his notebook during class really paid off. Okay. What the fuck is tonight? What is tonight? Like, I'm afraid to touch this game. I'm afraid to put my mouse in the game and move forward. But we're gonna do it because exposure therapy and because you get strong if you do the things you don't like. Okay. Come closer. I don't really want to. Oh shit, I know what's down here. It's a baby with its thumbs up. That Kojima, man. That Kojima was making some weird games, even before Death Stranding. This has the worst first-person control.
The right side.
Okay.
Can you sense something?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can sense a worm shitting blood.
Any path to follow?
Corvus, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Should go this way. Finally.
I just ate golden shit.
You made it.
This is not the ASMR I wanted. This is not the ASMR I wanted.
Maybe you shouldn't go there. You really believe in free will, don't you?
Yeah, I kind of need an adult.
Seems like you've fallen into a trap. You are sinking like a stone. Just let it go. It's just a game, isn't it? This liquid is filling your lungs.
No. Why does this exist? Oh, what is this noise? Oh, fucking stop! Oh, it's the brown note. It's the brown note. That's what it is. Oh my god. That, oh my god. Between this and Fuckhead, this is already the worst Sunday stream I've ever done. Look at the eye go through the head. That was it. That was the whole thing. That was everything. You just saw the whole thing. You say that every week. I would agree, every week is the worst.
So tiny.
Oh, I don't like this.
Stop that, this tingles.
Alright, Tommy Wiseau, give me a second here. Let me get up into your ear, okay? Oh. Oh, these textures.
Why am I so white?
I don't know, you tell me. You're covered in fucking, like, cream. Alright. Yep. Oh no. Corvus, you really need to do a better job. It's called Shit Game. Yep. Is this Ricky Martin? Or what MIDI is this? What song is this? Oh, Spice Girls, yeah. All right, let's go. And now it's Smash Mouth. Why wouldn't it be Smash Mouth? Why wouldn't it be? as well be walking on the sun. Well, it is a shit game. And it's got some fucking bangers. No doubt. Yep, that's no doubt playing MIDI phone. Wait a minute! You played this already? I did? I don't even remember playing this. Listen, I go through like dozens of trash games a month. Sometimes more. Yeah, I don't remember playing this. Maybe I just blocked it out. I bet I had the same fucking reactions every time I played it too. Something tells me I've played this once a week, and this is just like Memento. Like somehow these fucking shit games are... Somehow these shit games are sentient enough to erase the memory of them in my own mind so that when I revisit them, it's a new experience, it's a new torture. Vinny, last game made me throw up. Thanks, got what I came for. Oh, you're welcome. Alright, we're done with shit game. Remember how during my stream the other day I was talking about how great it would be to erase the memory of a video game and you can experience it again for the first time? And I said, guys, what are 3 games that you would choose to erase the memory of so you could experience it again for the first time? Little did I know that it already happened. And one of those games was Shit Game. Not exactly what I had hoped for. Next is the cybertwee. The cybertwee. Like tree, I think it's just trying to be cute. Okay, I'm having some issues here. Hang on, I need to change the volume before something happens and it gets loud and shitty. That could happen. Very easily. I'm afraid. I know this game looks all like nice and everything, but I'm worried. What the fuck? Did I just jump through the ceiling? Yeah. No, can we not have me jump through the ceiling? To the roof? Nice, footstep sound. I caught you sewing your name on the underside of my feet while I was sleeping. I know because you left the needle in my throat after you were done. I don't really know what to say. Other than I must have like 40,000 feet. I know this is getting weird with it, but can there be like a thing where it's too weird? Like I'm also not okay with There appear to be names. It's a virtual art gallery. Well, it kind of just is just so slightly off kilter that it makes me feel a little sick.
Gallery girl. 14. Poppy felt uncomfortable having art as her supervisor. She felt his gaze on her at all times. No one in the department believed her when she told them that Art had sexually assaulted her.
Okay. That's enough of that room.
Killing my friends. 15.
No, we don't need to kill our friends.
In the shower while
We definitely don't need to, Corvus, I'm... I don't... You know, here's the weird thing about this, like, if it wants to be taken seriously as a virtual art gallery, fair enough. Like, cool. But this just looks like something completely different. It's designed in such a way that it doesn't make me feel like I'm in a real space. And I don't know if I'm supposed to take it serious. I have no idea. Yeah, like, you kind of have to establish a tone if you want me to take your game serious, and I'm all, you know, I'm down for that. I just need to understand what the fuck I'm looking at least a little bit. This looks like something I'd open a stream with. Is that food on a naked body? I don't know if I should continue looking at that. Twitch staff is gonna show up. Vinesauce! What have you been streaming on our platform? So angry I can't say the word platform. Behold, the image that gets me banned. Yeah, we wouldn't want Bobs to show up on the stream. The only Bobs that are okay on this stream are Bob the Builder. Oh yeah, I forgot. Why would I get banned for Bobs? That wouldn't happen. Something amazing is going to happen. I can feel it. Bob Ross is okay. Listen, Bob Ross is fine. He's one of the few Bobs allowed.
Bob! Bobby! Bob! Bobby!
It's so bad. But yet I still try. Okay, I've had enough of that. I like weird games, I think. I think I'll continue to like weird games after this stream. I'm not sure. Sea Monster Adventures sounds pretty harmless, right? Well, expect the worst. Again, I don't know what we're in for, so just brace yourselves, okay? That's loud. Collect the 3 Pokeballs to open the 3 portals? Wait a minute. Why is it that whenever I click a how to play, it's always the simplest game? And I never go in detail for the instructions on more complicated games. Oh no, these are... Guys, these are original concepts. Check out these original characters. It's that chuckle thing that everyone likes so much. So yeah, you get to shoot. Yeah. Yup. This is what this is. It's definitely not a Pokemon infringement, and it's definitely not a game that lets you do one thing. It's very expansive. It's so expansive that I can actually climb every mountain. I am Skyrim horse. It's like a fake Lapras, a Fapras, if you will. It can't be the real Lapras. The real Lapras doesn't even do parties. Oh, we can easily get up this mountain. Just might take a minute. Yeah, oh, we've ascended. I'm actually biting my nails while I'm playing this. Like, tonight's stream has me like a neurotic mess. Like, I'm expecting the worst at every moment. I'm looking at infringed content. The game fucking sucks. I love it. I love this stream. This is a Sunday stream for the fucking record books. But however, it's not even Sunday. So figure that one out. Please do not kill the Lapras. The Lapras is pure, beautiful, and cute. And, let's just say if I die, I'm not actually continuing. We're going to stop here and just pretend that Lapras found his friends and then went on to film a biographical movie of his life. Oh, hi, Gyarados. Oh boy. The stuff dreams are made of. I almost feel insulted by the title of this game. Based on, some of the stuff we've seen. Oh, before I do that, guys, I have a Star Wars leak. Exclusive. There it is.
Call him a Star Wars leak. Because it's a Star Wars leak.
You can open your eyes, it's really a leak. Like the vegetable? Okay. I told you those things are real. Like the fucking Star Wars merch. Every year now around this time, we're gonna see ridiculous things. We're gonna see Kylo Ren sponges. We're gonna see the Kylo Ren asshole cream. There's gonna be Darth Vader fruits. There's gonna be like iced tea themed of Yoder. Like Yoder green tea. They're gonna have to run, they're running out of characters, so they're gonna have to go into the back catalog. Dexter Jettster's burgers. Jar Jar's tartar. I can't wait. This is the stuff dreams are made of.
Greetings, dreamer. My name is Dr. Octavius Satterfield. I'm a neuropsychiatrist and dream linguist.
Oh, really?
Thank you for purchasing my interactive CD-ROM. I am currently analyzing your mouse movements to understand your wants, needs, and desires in order to create a bespoke dream world for you to explore. This world will serve as a waking simulation of your subconscious hyper-reality. And I'm done. Are you
Okay, well, I
excited to explore your full dream potential?
Not really.
Please know that
I
once you
barely
open the
moved
inner
my
door,
mouse.
It cannot be closed. Press start to begin.
So does that mean I don't want anything if I don't move my mouse? Like, what can you learn? Is this a
Welcome,
Briggs-Meyer
dreamer.
test?
To Oneroi. Please, explore, play, and when you are ready, journey to the summit. Namaste.
I'm gonna stay in that ass, Larry. I feel like this game was influenced by
Look at
Zombocom.
this. In your dream world, you have manifested this ancient technology for fetching water. Discovered that the what does that surrounding Oneroi
Oh, fuck
is
off.
in fact shallow.
Fuck
This is a
off.
metaphor for the false depths we ascribe to our fears. We may fear failure, or heights, or snakes. I have many theories about the contents of our dreams. Perhaps we have made assumptions about our imagery from our daily lives is reflected into the dream world into more powerful forms, or indeed dense with we may assume the here you see a mailbox, but fear a refrigerator, keeping us from trying out new things. Perhaps you've passed by one or more of these items today, owning a pet only to have it now float before you as an omen, and holding that snake.
Welcome to Zombocom.
This know that these three items
In
together
Zombocom,
in one dream space.
anything is possible.
Oh dear.
Can go anywhere.
It seems like you're going to mail a cold letter tomorrow. By a lamp. In the dream world, we accept what we see and hear as reality, even as the world changes around us in new and unexpected ways. Our dreams are disjoint.
A metaphysical jazz played by our imaginations. Our dreams are
What?
very interesting to us.
What?
They are
Different
the
person
absolute
now?
most boring things that you could possibly talk to your friends about. Your friends seriously do not want to hear about your weird, dumb dreams. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Telling people about the dumb stuff you did when you were high, that's actually way worse than describing dreams. Did you notice anything change there, dreamer? While I was talking,
No, I wasn't looking.
The color of the cube above you changed from red
That's
to
it? That's the only
blue.
thing that changed?
Incredible.
I feel like this is taking the piss out of 90% of the walking simulators I've ever played on this stream. It's kind of true though, nobody wants to hear about, like, your dreams. However, I had a weird dream last night that I don't remember. Remember this. I slept 2 hours the night before. Okay, so when I slept, it was like God opened a cloud for me to stay on. And I woke up with a thought in my head, and I emailed it to myself. You ready? This is what I emailed to myself. And I know you all want to hear about this, because everyone wants to hear about dreams. Here's what I heard in my dream. Reality is as flimsy as a bad chicken nugget. I don't know. Now remember, I also got late night bellissimo from a dream.
When you look at this statue, do you perhaps recognize the face carved in marble? Could it be your own? For a few of you, the answer is yes, and know that this was done on purpose. For many others, think hard. Does this face resemble the face of anyone you know? Someone
Pontificus.
historical or fictional?
Biggest dickus.
Is there something you want to say to this person? Who, remember, for a few of you, could be yourself. I want you to say this out loud. Tell the face what you want to say. Say it out loud. Yes, I am very serious. Speak your inner desires aloud.
I have
say
proof that I
something?
emailed that to myself.
I'm just a voice
Yes.
recording, and this interactive CD-ROM cannot hear or understand what you said. What a dumb thing to do. Seriously.
He's got a friend, you know. His name is Biggest Dickus. Does anybody want to laugh when I say the name? But like, think of it this way. If you get food poisoning, reality kind of changes, right? And you start to hallucinate. So how strong is reality if a bad chicken nugget that gives you food poisoning, like, ruins it? So I had to decipher that when I read the email. I was like, what the fuck was I thinking? And that's how deep I can get in my dreams. It's very good. I'm very proud of myself, and I wish to
by this dreamer?
throw myself in the
Are you wondering how a
dumpster.
place this beautiful could have a dumpster in it?
Nope.
Well, aren't you doing some book
I'm used to
cover
it.
judging, huh? You see, this dumpster is actually a container for hope and goodness. So I bet you feel real bad now.
At least they put a Vinesauce reference in the game, a little dumpster. That's about on par with my piano skills. Oh no. Oh, what is this? Alright, and welcome to the guided meditation session with your host, Vine. Alright, so I want you to keep your eyes open, but I want you to relax your body and put your hands somewhere on your knees or on your thigh. And I want you to just relax and imagine yourself in a shitty game. The sky is made of nebulas. There's a big dumb pyramid ahead of you. You find yourself drifting off into a trash can. You find a bunch of garbage. It's real smelly. You rub it on yourself. Then you go for a sweet vacay. And you get real sexual with the trash.
Ah, the pyramid.
Disclaimer,
The
do
final
not get
resting
sexual
place
with the trash.
Of the great pharaohs of Egypt, with the shape that serves as a powerful ward against nightmares. I would hope that no nightmare visits you here on Oneroi. The Egyptians knew a great deal about nightmares and how to fight them, but their secrets are lost to time. Have you ever seen the Rosetta Stone? One of the corners is missing. That's the dream fighting stuff. The only insight we have now is the word nightmare itself, a contraction of two Egyptian words, Neos, which means longbow, and Timaros, which means thick soup.
To its credit, I sometimes can't tell if it's just a piss take. Like, it's almost an... Listen. There's the debate about art games. And should they be made fun of? The thing is, if you're making a game, you want it to be art. That's all well and good. But it still has to be a good game. If it plays like shit, and if it's, you know, not interesting... then, you know, people are gonna trash it. I'm open to if there's an art game and there's a good intent behind it and there's something I'm supposed to pay attention to, but if you set a
Dreams
tone
represent a safe
in your
place
game...
for us to work through the powerful emotions that still resonate from our youth, which for you have manifested as a dock. Here you can skip rocks because you can't find the courage to ask Jennifer to prom. Here's where you can listen to Sixpence None the Richer and cry because Ryan didn't even say hi to you at home.
Fucking Ryan.
Doesn't he know you're destined to get married and be with each other forever? Here's where you can yell to the quiet waters, angry at your mom for not letting you go to the concert this weekend. She'll never understand you. Never. Ever. These teenage emotions are so strong that they can sometimes escape the dream world and control our waking lives. That's why some adults are walking around saying that their favorite movie is Fight Club.
I still like Fight Club. I think it's still a good movie. It holds up. Yeah, it's a piss take. This is a piss take. But no, if you're gonna do an art game, I'm just saying you gotta establish a tone, you know, in a way that, maybe it'll be, like... If it starts real flimsy, and it doesn't play well, a lot of people aren't gonna take it serious. I've been moved by a lot of games. I've been, like, deeply emotionally moved by some walking simulators and by some games that consider themselves to be art. But I would say that's the very, very small minority, and the majority of quote-unquote art games end up kind of embarrassing and not at all fun to look at or play. So, that's my thing.
Wild dreamer. This is a focus point here on Oneroi, a temple to help channel the psychic energies. Also, you could get married here if you happen to meet someone. Think about where the priest, or reverend, or shaman would stand at this wedding. What would they say? Would they read from 1 Corinthians? Would you have one of those weddings where the reception is under some sort of big tent and the tables all have mason jars with little twinkly lights in them? Would you be one of those people who serves cupcakes at their wedding? Would there be a fun photo booth with like hats and a feather boa and maybe a cardboard mustache on a stick for boring people? You should aspire to have a better wedding.
Someone says, I think it's largely subjective. Maybe those games didn't have a tone you recognized or resonated with. I think that's fair. I think some games just don't resonate with me personally, and I'll be like totally out of it. Sure, it's all a personal thing, but when that personal thing transcends to like most of the people that play it, and they're like, oh, this sucks, then, you know, maybe it sucks. If you put a thing into the world, like we're releasing an album this week, criticize the fuck out of it if you need to. It was my job to make it good. When you put a thing into the world, you know, you're opening it up for criticism. So, you know, fucking do it right. You know? I'm gonna climb the mountain now, so we can get out of this. For as much fun as I am having. And I am having more fun than you could ever imagine. Like, seriously. Look at how much fun.
Our dreams often live at the edge of the mundane and the surreal. Our own minds, which construct our waking reality for us, also construct the sleep world, and the lines between both become blurred. When we dream, we believe in the dream, and when we wake, we believe in the waking life. What are our dreams but our memories of dreams? Wittgenstein wrote that our dream memories unawake.
Okay. If Smash Mouth comes on this radio station, I'm stopping the game immediately. Okay. Someone in chat said, yeah, but yeah, fuck your mom, mate, is not criticism.
Wait, did you just change the radio?
I changed it with my mind. Yeah, no, I agree. I think, that tends to make creators believe that you're stupid and that they did the right thing. Constructive criticism, well...
Come back when you've explored more of Oneroi. Come back when you've explored more of Oneroi.
Alright, fine. Yeah, I think constructive and well thought out criticism of why something is not working is more likely to improve the creator's next thing, as opposed to, yeah, you fucking suck, mate! Yeah, eat cock, mate! Of course. So, like... But this is just taking the piss. I mean, I'm not really sure how to criticize this particular game because it knows what it is. I'm confused. It wants me to look at things. I've looked at the dumpster. Here's the question, though. Is the sunken cost fallacy going to come into effect where I spend the next 5 to 10 minutes finding the last couple of objects, exploring, and then getting to the top of the mountain only to realize that it in fact sucked and was not worth my time. Is that going to happen? I mean, Burn Cycle is still fresh in people's minds, right? Here, let me do a criticism of Burn Cycle. Game sucks, mate. Alright, now here's a better one. Burn Cycle did everything wrong. Okay, I think that's fair enough for a game like that. Well, I mean, at least the music is putting me to sleep. Maybe this would have helped in the hotel before the convention the other day. When I was staring at the ceiling. This is gonna sound ridiculous, but I guess I was just anxious, plus not being in my own bed made it real tough to sleep.
Have you ever wondered what your spirit animal is? Want to know more? It is a lion, king of cats. And congratulations, dreamer. Lions are by far the coolest animal. Actually, wait, wolves are very cool. Probably cooler than lions. Okay, lions are, at best, the second coolest wait, no. Dragons are dope as hell. Okay,
Targaryen
so
versus Stark
wolf,
versus Lannister.
which is probably my spirit animal. Dragon, which is also my spirit animal, I get 2. And then lion, yours.
Yay. So, one of the things that I did to try to sleep that actually kind of helped a little bit was I did a fuckload of push-ups to tire myself out. And then I ordered a white noise machine for future situations in a hotel. White noise is very, very useful, and the phone app that I had just did not do the job. So my idea was some exercise, get some swole going, little swole, a full 3 push-ups, all I could manage. And then, oh fuck, and then for next time, white noise. Scoot would be proud. Scoot has done, I think, about 13 push-ups in his life. He's working on 14. And I'm working on 4. One day I aspire to be as swole as Scoot. That's good. That's a nice collision detection you got there. Wait, maybe it's Japes, like that floor in Zelda 2. Let's see. I think it was Japes.
You've just learned a lesson about trust. You
Yep,
trusted
it was
the
Japes.
platforms to carry you to this statue, but one of them was false.
You suck.
If you look, you'll notice that none of the platforms are supported. Why did you trust any of the platforms in the first place? William Shakespeare once wrote, to be lost in a dream is to dream, to die, a dream of death. No, he didn't. I just made that up. Why would you trust me? Stop trusting.
I don't! So in a chat said, wouldn't it be rude to have white noise on for the people in the room next to you? We're not talking about the sound of, like, an airplane taking off or, like, trucks crashing into each other. It's just like a little tone that plays, like a fan, like the sound of, like, an air conditioner or a fan.
Congratulations. You are finally ready to unlock the final secrets of Oneroi, Dreamer. How did you feel as you moved through this waking sleep? Did you perhaps forget that you were simply stooped over a computer, playing an interactive CD-ROM developed by an incredible, brilliant neuropsychiatrist? Did you give yourself to the dream world entirely? Did you discover new and previously hidden depths to your unconscious self? Dreamer, you are currently staring at what you think is inky blackness, but now truly, for the first time, you can look at your own reflection. Dreamer, Oneroi was you the entire time. Dreamer, awaken.
What?
Dreamer, awaken.
Alright, what did you learn from this, everyone? Tell me about the lesson that you learned. Have we awoke? Vinny, I learned that you are a lion. I learned that video games were a mistake. I learned that I can nut in my sleep, says another member of chat. Vinny, I learned that reality is flimsy. I learned that this game sucks. I learned that Burn Cycle is shit. I learned fuck the Oscars. Vinny, I learned that Gene didn't fire up the grill. Alright. Well, we got some of the credits in. I didn't want to cut all of the credits. The outro music was pretty sweet. I cannot deny that. You know, again, I don't know what these games are before I play them. I only know like a little bit about them, and I have a couple rules, which is, you know, like just here's the type of games, like let's get weird. Obviously Corvus broke some of those rules. Corvus, do you remember, here's what I learned. I learned about trust. And I learned that Corvus, who created this game pack, whose games I've played before, well, his collection I've played before, I've learned not to trust Corvus. Alright, the Zium Museum is the last one from this collection, and then we can continue on with more trash. The Zium Museum, starring Ben Stiller. He did give me a warning. Yes, there was a warning on the Fuckhead game, and I disregarded the warning. I wish he was a little more specific about the warning, but I guess if he was specific about the warning, then I would have never played it. Anyway, here's Zium, Informal. A virtual gallery composed of eclectic and wonderful things. That sounds great. Vinny, do you still have corruptions for 2017? I do. I have corruptions I'd like to do before the end of the year. Tonight, however, I didn't have enough time to get them going. Because there's a new version of the Corruptor I have to install, and I wanted to make sure everything worked. So maybe next week, or the week after. But I also have Christmas-themed games too, so... Fountain. So now this kind of... Alright, the previous, not the previous game, but the one before that, that was like an online virtual museum. Not online, but you know what I mean. This is a lot more... Like, okay, this feels like I'm gonna take it serious. Because it's like established the tone. I know what I'm getting myself into. I'm supposed to just enjoy the, We got ambience. Got a white noise machine. That doesn't work. Okay, I like that one. The Zium Museum is built from a combination of these modular pieces. The modular pieces are designed and modeled by Quinn Spence. What was the game I played that I really liked? Not the Museum of Anything Goes. Okay, this exhibit is White Chair. Inside White Chair, you have the world. And you can laugh, you can cry, but whatever you do, don't hurt each other. No, what was the fucking the game that I liked? The museum game where it was like just a bunch of weird random art. Joy Exhibition. Thanks, Vappy. Vappy knows my streams better than I do. Beyond this point is the Prompt Atrium. A group of artists were given 3 prompts: a meal, a plant, and a piece of technology, and asked to create one 3D model based on each prompt. These are their stories. Meal. I like that. Planet Berg. Welcome to America. Home of Berg. If cheeseburgers weren't so fucking good. Like, I wish vegetables tasted as good as cheeseburger. Really. What food is this exactly? What is the milk? What is this mold? Oh, okay. I was about to say, I like the mold. That was my favorite food. Oh, that's an interesting shader. Is that the right word, shader? I can pick up a donut. Why would I put this back? Look, I can fucking rotate the donut, holy shit. Truly an interactive museum, if I've ever seen one. This kind of rustic comfort food, best enjoyed on an autumn night. Oh, I see. You can interact with someone that depends on... Is it... Wait a minute, is this food? Oh. It has no audio attached. Okay, well, I'm not putting that back. Toast with peanut butter on a Royal Albert? This is my favorite food right here. Space backyard. Wow. Good food. Plant. So here's the prompt for plant. Whoa. Seed. Is this the seed from Guardians of the Galaxy 2? A solar unit. Oh. This a rice? Ah, fucking the mouse doesn't lock inside the game. Which is leading to some, interesting situations. That shader is freaking me out. Several platforms contain... plant forms contained within a matrix from which they may look out into the world. I kind of like this virtual museum thing. See, now this is... For me, I like this. I very much enjoy seeing people's, like, strange 3D models. This dude loves... Space Backyard loves... space. Who would have thought? Oh, that's the Illuminati pyramid. And technology. Check it. Eyes here with technology. You've got to learn the technology. Try to go through some of this a little quick so we can get to more stuff. What's the name of this? The Zium Museum. Z-I-U-M. Oh, here's bootleg Game Boy. I'm sorry for the Tommy voice. I just saw the Disaster Artist today, so it's just, you know... it's too much. It's too much hearing someone do a Tommy voice. Not even the real Tommy. But I saw in the Alamo Draft House and it started with a message from Tommy. Hello, Alamo. He goes like this. Hey, Alamo Draft House. It's me, Tommy TW. Today we're going to special presentation. You can laugh, cry, throw football. Doesn't matter. He called it the Alamo Draft House. Hey, Joel. I kind of liked it. I didn't love it. I thought it was good. There was a couple problems where it felt like it was all over the place, and it got a lot. The audiobook of The Disaster Artist is sheer brilliance. I would recommend it, just the book in general, and it definitely changed the number of those things. However, James Franco did a good job with Tommy, and it was genuinely really fucking funny at a lot of points throughout the movie. but some over-dramatized things maybe took away from it a bit. But overall, I'd still say it was good. Really, really bizarre movie, but I guess that's what it's supposed to be. And also a lot of good cameos. Tommy said the book was only 40% accurate, but the movie is now 99% accurate. That's correct. Tommy said that the book, The Disaster Artist, was 40% accurate, but he said that the movie was 99.9%. So, I mean, if you can figure that out, then congratulations. You did it. You figured out Tommy. 99.9%. He said, I don't like the way James Franco throw football. But in the movie, James Franco makes it look like he can't throw a football. Like, specifically because he doesn't think Tommy can throw a football. Anyway, I'd recommend the movie if you're a Room fan. If you've never seen The Room, watch it first, then watch the... I don't know how much you'd get out of it if you've never seen The Room. Yep. That one, right there. Kissing? Were those two people kissing? Banned. The stream is disgusting. Ridiculous thing. Tommy has a Twitch channel, that's correct. Yeah, Tommy made a Twitch account, everybody. I don't know what the fuck is gonna be happening now. Okay, so here's what you can see. This is the US government making a deal with the reptilians. Alright? However, what you'll notice is that the US government is actually a bunch of gray aliens, but they're tall grays, so they're hybrids between human and grays, and they do that because their race is dying. And the reptilians are using them as drones to serve their own evil purposes so they can suck the negative emotions out of the people of this planet and keep us all sad, like that one picture. Because that's what they feed on. They feed on sad. See? Here's the pentagon. See what I mean? Are we woke yet? Look at all that cool stuff. There it is, and then here's this right here. There's the warehouse of secrets. And here's stuff, and I don't know, I give up. I tried. Oh wow, look at this stuff. So, you know, if you want to make an art game and do it like in a gallery context like this, I know we were making fun of games earlier, and tonally this is probably something very strange to adapt to after me playing Shit Game and Fuckhead, but I think this is great. I think it's weird. There's some interesting art. It's got a good atmosphere. There's this dude. And, I think it's worth a couple minutes. I have a feeling all of this has to do with aliens. Donut. Hey, Marge. I'm in a room of donuts, Marge. Vinny, rate that pizza. The one I saw earlier. You wanted me to give it like a review score? Let's take a look. It looks like a Neapolitan kind of margarita type pizza with some basil just dumped on it, which I'm not a fan of. At least if you're gonna do basil, chop it up. The pepperonis are forming a nice, like, pool of pep oil, which I like. So that's good pep. It's not just long floppy pep that stays in its cold state. This is the pep that you get little bowls. I like that. I'm not a fan of the left meat. Well, or right meat in this case. And it's a very uneven looking pizza. And not very appetizing in that sense. However, it may not look good. It probably tastes good. I've eaten some really ugly pizza that tasted fucking great, especially for a Neapolitan, like, margarita slice. So yeah, I'd give it like a 6.5 or 7 out of 10. If they got that basil off the stems and kind of chopped it up, like they do at, that one place in Brooklyn, the famous place with the old guy, I forget the name of it, then I would have probably given it an 8. That's just based on what I think it would taste like. I'd have to taste it to give it an official pizza review. Food review. Not Grimaldi's. I'm talking about the old man. What's the old man? Oh fuck. Not Pino's. People are putting some suggestions in chat. That's Major Tom. Little Caesar, yep, that's him. DeFaris, thank you. DeFaris. It's the famous pizza place in Brooklyn where the old guy takes like 25 minutes to a half hour to cook a pizza. $5 a slice. I had it once. It was worth it. But yeah, it's like, there's always lines, tourists go there, it's one of those places. And, his family is kind of carrying on the tradition, but he still likes to be there in the kitchen, and he likes to make that pizza. He's very slow. Anyway, I guess that's it then. Calming Sphere. I think we could all use this. This has been a tough month for a lot of people. Tough couple of months, I'd say. But, you know, if you just look into the calming sphere, then we can all relax. Okay. That was cool. Controls. See, now I have to give the game minus 10 points because I got controls. Alright. That was Zium Museum. And I guess we'll take a quick break. A very quick break, maybe. And I will be back with New Ice York, which is a game by motherfuckers and motherfuckettes Magic Dweedoo. And then after that, we're gonna do Half-Life 2 maps. Some good, some horror, some bad. And that should be the night. So, you know, I've got some stuff for you, so stick around just a little bit. That was weird with it, and it was scary and strange and awful at times. But yeah, I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Burb.